Hello guys, welcome to Balot online classes. Guys, today we will see how we can solve this kind of questions where the numbers are being repeated in the under root. Okay, so these are the series based questions, but series is given in under root. So this series might have been given till infinity or till a finite number. So how we can solve this kind of series? So we will see that in this video. Okay, and let's start. So there are actually 5 type of questions we will see in this video. In the first type of questions, what we will see the numbers are given in plus or minus. So second type is also similar to the first one, but there is slight difference between these two. And in the third one, all the numbers will be given in product. Okay, all the numbers will be given in multiple, and these numbers are till infinity. And in the type 4 we will see like these are not till infinity, but these are till a finite number like 4 or 5 or 10 numbers are given. So how we can solve? And guys, these are so simple, you will be able to solve these in just 2 seconds. It won't take more than that. Okay, and type 5 is very simple, so we will see that at the end. So let's start one by one how we can solve these type of questions. And these are very important for all the competitive exams. If you are preparing for any of the competitive exam, so these are the most important mathematical tricks to solve this kind of questions. So let's see type 1 questions. So in the type 1 we will be given like 6, then plus or minus sign. So we will see like here plus is given and on this side minus is given. So we will see both type of questions. If plus is given, then what we will do, and minus is given, then what we will do. If this number can be factored and the factor are two consecutive number, suppose like two consecutive number means 2 into 3, so this 6 can be written as 2 into 3. So your answer will be, here the sign is plus sign, so your answer will be larger number. So it means your answer will be 3 in this case. I will explain you why I have written the answer as 3, why I am saying like the larger number will be your answer. That I will explain you at the end of this video. Okay, so watch this video till the end to understand the concept behind these tricks as well. So you will be able to solve the questions within like few seconds, but you need to understand the concept as well. That's why watch this video till the end. See, next question. Here the sign is minus, but again this number can be factored and the factor are two consecutive number. So here also the factor are 2 and 3. 2 and 3, right? 6 can be written as 2 and 3. So here the sign is minus sign. So we will just write the smaller number as our answer. So our answer will be 2. Smaller number means what? Smaller number in 2 and 3. Which number is smaller? 2 is smaller. So we will just write answer as 2. Directly you can write the answer as 2, but make sure this series is till infinity. If this is not till infinity, then this trick won't apply. Okay, one more question based on this. So here like 20, 20, 20, and the sign is plus. So here also we can write like the number is 20. So 20 can be written as 4 into 5, right? 4 into 5 is 20. So our answer will be larger number because the sign is plus. So our answer will be 5. Okay, so 5 is answer for this question. And next question, see 20 minus 20 minus 20 minus 20, and all are in under root. So this can also be written as 4 into 5, and our answer will be smaller number. It means it will be 4. Why it will be 4, that I will explain you at the end of this video. Okay, now let's see the next type of questions. So in the next type we will see like this type of number are given, but these cannot be broken into two numbers. So how we can solve this type of questions, that we will see in this video. To solve this type of question, we have a formula. And what is that formula? That is like 4a plus 1 and then root of this number, and then if plus sign is given over here, then add plus over here, plus 1 upon 2. If minus sign is given here, write minus over here. Okay, here what is a is the number given here. So a is 5. 4 into 5 is 20 plus 1, 21. So root, our answer will be 21 root plus 1 upon 2. So this is our answer for this question. Okay, make sure like this series is till infinity. If this is not till infinity, we won't be able to apply this trick. Okay, I will explain you at the end of this video from where we got this formula. So I will explain that at the end of this video. Next one, see, minus sign is given, so formula will remain same. So we just have to write minus over here. So what will be our formula? Our formula will be like 4a plus 1. Okay, 4a plus 1 root, and then minus sign is given, so minus 1 upon 2. Just put the value of a is 5 given here, so 5 into 4 is 20, 20 plus 1 is 21, so root 21, and then minus sign, minus 1 upon 2. So this is our answer for the second question. Third one, we will apply the same trick here as well, because it cannot be factored. It cannot be factored into two consecutive numbers. So see how we can write it. So how we can write it? Let's see here. 7 7 7. So we will apply the same formula. So our formula will be 4a plus 1 plus 1 by 2, right? Just put the value of a is 7, 7 into 4 is 28 plus 1 29, so root 29 plus 1 by 2 is our answer. In the next question as well, we can apply the same trick, and our answer will be root 29 minus 1 by 2. In the next type, we will be given the question. There won't be any sign for plus or minus. These are all in multiply. So how we can write the answer for this type of questions? So trick is very simple. Whatever number is given over here, and these numbers are in multiply and the series till infinity, then we will just write the answer as whatever number is given. So whatever number is 17, so our answer will be 17 in this case. Same for next question as well, like all the numbers are given in multiple and these are in under root, so we will just write our answer as 9, because here all the numbers are in multiply and series is till infinity. So these are the radical series related questions. Now let's see the next type of questions. So in the next type of questions, so type 4 questions, we won't be given the series till infinity. So how we will be able to solve those questions? I will tell you. First of all, we have to count the number of under roots. So how many under root are given? 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 under root are given. So we will just write 2 raised to the power 4, or whatever times the under root is there. So under root is 4 times, so 2 raised to the power 4 minus 1 upon 2 raised to the power 4. Clear? Like this will always remain as 2, this number will always remain as 2, and the power, what you will write in the power, whatever number of under roots are given in the question, we will just write that number. So number of like under root is given 4 times, so we will just write 4 minus 1 upon 2 raised to the power 4. This is not our answer, this is the power. So power, what power we have? 2 raised to the power 4 minus 1. 2 raised to the power 4 means 16, minus 1 is 15. So 15 upon 2 raised to the power 4 means 16. So this is power. Now your answer will be 3 raised to the power 15 by 16. We just calculate the power over here and then put this number and then write the power. So power is 30, so power is 15 by 16, so we have written 15 by 16. So 3 raised to the power 15 by 16 is our answer. Now let's see the next question, and we will apply the same trick over here as well. So what is the trick? First of all, we have to count the under roots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 under roots are given. So we will just write 2 raised to the power 6 minus 2 minus 1 upon 2 raised to the power 6. So what it mean? 2 raised to the power 6 means 64, right? Minus 1, 63 upon 64. So we will just write 63 upon 64. So this is our power. We just got the power over here. So our answer will be whatever number is given. 7 is given, 7 raised to the power this one. So 7 raised to the power 63 by 64. Clear? This is our answer. It was so easy, guys. If you will try to solve it using the traditional way, it will be very difficult for you. So you just have to apply this trick to get the answers. Okay. Now let's see what are the next type of questions. This type of question we will solve from the right hand side. So this number is 169 and 169's root is 13. So we will just write 13 at this place. Now we will solve these two. Now we will add this 13 to 12. So it will become 25. So we will just write the 25, but there is root as well, so it will become 5 because root 25 means 5. So we will just write 5 over here. And now what we will do, we will solve this part. So this part means 69 minus 5 is 64. So 64 and then root of 64, that we know, like root of 64 is 8, right? Now we will solve the complete part, and complete part means 136 plus 8. So 136 plus 8 is 144. So 144's root is 12. So 12 is our answer. Formula. Clear? It was so easy. If we will try to solve it this way, we won't be able to solve. So we have to solve it in this direction. Okay. Same trick we will apply on this one as well. So there is no trick actually. We are just solving, and how we are solving, like from the right hand side. Okay. So in this question, see, this is root 9. It means we can just write 3 over here, and then this is 61. So 61 plus 3, it will become 64. So just write 64, and then root of 64 is 8. So just write 8. Then 17 and 8 is 25, right? So root 25 means 5. So at this place we can just write 5. And then 100 minus 5, that is 100. So 100 root will be 10. So we'll just write as 10 over here. And now root 11 minus 10, that is 1, and 1's root is 1. So our answer will be 1. See guys, these are very simple questions. If you do not know these tricks, it will become very hard for you guys to solve this type of questions. Okay, so now we have seen all type of questions, and if you want to see the explanation as well, so continue this video. So let's see the explanation of every type. So in the type 1, what was given? Like we were given 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6, right? And under root is there on every 6, and in between the sign is plus. So what we do to solve this type of question, we just assume as x, and now do the square on both the sides. So what it will become? It will become x square, and this root will cancel, the top root will cancel. So it will remain like 6 plus root, and whatever number starting from here, 6 plus again root 6 plus again root 6 equal to x square. Clear? We just
in the next question as well, we can apply the same trick, and our answer will be root 29 minus 1 by 2.
This is till infinity. So at this place, what we can write? X, right? So it will become 6 plus x equal to x square. 6 plus x equal to x square. And now we can take these on the right hand side, and it will become an equation. So x square minus x minus 6 equal to 0. So if we will factor it, it will become x square minus 3x plus 2x minus 6 equal to 0. Clear? And now if we will solve it further, so let me solve it over here. What it will become? Let's take x common. So if we will take x common, it will become x minus 3, and then take plus 2 common from here. So plus 2, and then it will be x minus 3, and then equal to 0. Clear? So x plus 2, two factors are x plus 2 and x minus 3 equal to 0. So now if we will put this equal to 0, then we will get x equal to minus 2. If we will put this equal to 0, we will get x equal to 3. Clear? So here, see, x is minus 2. Can we have the value of this number as negative? No, we cannot have, because this is the root value solved from the root. So we cannot get the negative value from under root. So we will always get the positive number. So positive number is 3. So it means there were two factors of this number. 6 can be factored as 2 and 3, right? And we always write the larger number. We always write the larger number. So 3. Right, our answer is 3 using the process, but directly we wrote our answer as 3. Clear? In the same way, suppose minus sign is given, so we will see that as well. So let's see on that one. So in this question, what we will do, first of all, we will just assume like x equal to this number, and then we will do the square on both sides. So it will become x square equal to, see, first root will cancel. If we will square, this will got cancelled, so it will remain 6 minus this number minus this series. So this series means we can just write as x. This series can be written as x, because see, forgot about this one, first one. If we are starting from here, 6 root 6 minus root 6 minus root 6 till infinity. If this is going till infinity, we can just assume like this is the original series, right? Only one is less, so this series is infinity minus 1, so still it will remain infinity, right? So we at this place we can write as x, so we will just write as x. Now we will take these two on the left hand side, so it will become x square minus 6 plus x equal to 0. Now do the factor of this one. So what will be the factors? X square plus 3x minus 2x minus 6 equal to 0. Why we did like 3x plus and minus 2x? Because we have to bring the plus 1, right? The coefficient of this one is plus 1. Hope you already know how to do the factors. Okay, so from this one, from these two, let's take x common, and what it will remain? It will remain like x plus 3, then take minus 2 common, so then it will remain x plus 3, right, equal to 0. Now we have two factors, x minus 2 and another is x plus 3, right? X plus 3 and x plus 3 is common, so x plus 3, so equal to 0. So if we will put this one is equal to 0, then we will get x equal to 2. If we will put this one equal to x plus 3 equal to 0, then we will get x equal to minus 3. So x equal to 2 and x equal to minus 3. From these two, like which one we can take? We cannot take minus 3, because this series is a series of under root, and under root won't give us the negative number, right? So it will give us the positive number, and positive number is 2, and 2 is the smaller number. So we will always write the smaller number if series is given with the same number and the sign is minus sign. Okay, so this will be our answer. Clear? So x equal to 2 will be our answer. Now let's see the next type of questions. In the next type of questions, again the same kind of series is given, but see what is the difference over here. We cannot factor these. In the previous type we were able to factor these, right? We were able to break these, but now we cannot factor these. So how we will solve it? We will solve it in the same way. We will just assume like this is equal to x, and then we will do the square. So it will become x square equal to 5 plus x, right? In the same way I have written, because when I did the square, this root will cancel, so and just 5 will remain over here, but after that whatever number is given here, that will remain. So at this number I just have written x, because it is still x. This was till infinity, so this is still x. So x square equal to 5 plus x. Now what we will do, we will try to solve it, and we will write it as like this: x square minus x minus 5 equal to 0. Now see, we cannot factor it. But we know how to get the value of x from this equation. How you know? Because there was one formula, and what was that formula? That is over here. Minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac. b square minus 4ac upon 2a. That's how we get the roots, right? If you remember, roots of a equation, roots of an equation can be determined using this, right? So here b is the coefficient of this x, a is the coefficient of x square, and c is the constant. So here a is 1, b is minus 1, and c is minus 5. Okay, we will just put these values in this formula, so we will get the value of x. So let me put the values of a, b and c. So what we will get? Minus 1 and minus 1, right? So it will become plus 1. So just writing as a plus 1, then plus and minus sign, and b square minus 4ac. So b square is minus 1 square means 1, root 1, and then minus 4 AC. A is 1 and C is minus 5. Clear? And upon 2A. So A is 1. Now what we have? See, plus 1, then plus minus. Okay, I am just writing plus minus. 1 minus and minus will become plus. So 4 into 5 and then plus 1, right? This one is 4 into 5 and then plus 1. So 4 into 5 plus 1 upon 2. Clear? So this was our formula, or this is the trick which I told you. But see here, the minus sign is also given, but we won't write minus sign because this is the root, right? This is the root, and root won't give us the minus value. It will just give us the positive value. So we won't consider this minus sign. So what it will become? It can be just written as a 4 into 5 plus 1 root and then plus 1 by 2. Clear? Why I have not written this minus sign? I have already explained. Because this number 4 into 5 is 20 and then plus 1, 21. 21, if we will take this 21 root 21 negative, then it will be like a minus like 4 point something, negative 4 point something. So we will have the negative value, but we cannot have the negative root. We cannot have the value of this function as negative. So we won't write this minus sign. We will just consider the plus sign over here. So 4 into 5 plus 1, and then out of the root we will just write as plus 1 by 2. So this will be our answer, right? 4 into 5 is 20 plus 1, root 21 plus 1 by 2. That was our answer. And here 5 is the value a. So our trick was like 4a plus 1, and then if plus sign is given, then write plus. If minus sign is given, then write minus 1 over here. Now let's move to the next types explanation. So here also we are given a radical series, and how we can solve that radical series. See, we applied a direct formula, and that direct formula was whatever number is given over here, that will be our answer. So our answer in this case will be 17. But why that will be 17? I will tell you here. So again, see, to solve this one, I will just assume it as x, and then we'll do the square on both sides. So what it will become? 17, then root 17, root 17, root 17 till infinity equal to x square. Why? Because I have explained that in the previous one as well. Just this root will get cancelled if we will do the square, because this means power 1 by 2, and then square means power 2. So 1 by 2 and 2 will get cancelled. So this will remain like 17. And so whatever part is remaining inside that, after that root 17, we will just write that. So we just have written that 17, and then whatever part was pending over here, so we just have written that one. Clear? Now again, this part can be written as x. Why this can be written? Because it is still x. It is still x. See, 17, 17, 17 and till infinity times. So we just removed one part, but still it is till infinity minus 1, right? So that is also infinity. So we can write this particular thing as 17 and then x equal to x square. Clear? Now what we will do, we will just take this x in the remainder of this x square, so it will become 17 equal to x square upon x. So we can just cancel one x from the square, so it will become x equal to 17. So x was over this thing, right? So it means our answer is 17. X value is 17, so our answer is 17. Clear? So how we are getting that? We are just doing a square and then we are writing the remaining part as well equal to the x, and then x and x will get cancelled, so we will have x equal to 17. That was the explanation of type 3 in the radical series if the numbers are given in the multiplication and those are given in the under root. Now let's see the type 4. So type 4 is the simple type, but what trick we use to solve this one? If you still remember that what trick we were using, so we were using like count the number of roots. So number of roots are 4, so just write down 2 raised to the power number of roots. So number of roots are 4 minus 1 upon 2 raised to the power number of roots. It means 4. Clear? So 2 raised to the power 4 means 16 minus 1, 15 by 16. So it is 15 by 16. That is not our answer. Our answer was like we have to, this is just the power. So we have to write 3 raised to the power this one. So our answer will be 3 raised to the power 15 by 16. Clear? This was our trick. But how we can solve it? How we got this trick? I will tell you. To solve it, again we will do the same thing, and what we will do, we will just assume this as x. So x equal to this number given, so we will do a square of this number. So what we will get, x square equal to 3 and then root 1 2 3 3 times, right? So 3 3 3. Clear? Now what we will do, we have to remove all the roots, right? So we will do the square again, so it will become x raised to the power 2 and then square. Clear? Equal to 3 raised to the power 2 and then again this root will get cancelled, so this root will get cancelled, so it will remain like 3 and then 2 times root. Clear? Again we will do what it can be written. First of all, what it can be written, it can be written as x raised to the power 4. Clear? Why x raised to the power 4? Because x raised to the power 2 and then square, so this can be written x raised to the power 2 and x raised to the power 2 in the multiply, right? And if the base is same, we add the powers, so power can be written as x raised to the power 4. So I will just write as x raised to the power 4. So x raised to the power 4 equal to 3 raised to the power 3, 3 raised to the power 2 here and 1 is over here, right? So we will just add those, 3 raised to the power 3 and then in the root we have same thing. Clear? Now what we will do, we will do the square again on the both sides. So it will become like x raised to the power 4 raised to the power 2 equal to 3 raised to the power 3 square, and then we will have one more 3 over here and then last root 3. Clear? Now let's solve it over here. So here like x raised to the power 4 and then x raised to the power 4, because we have x raised to the power 4 square, right? So we can write it as x raised to the power 8. So x raised to the power 8 equal to here 3 raised to the power 3 and then square of that, 3 raised to the power 3 into 3 raised to the power 3, again power will get added, so 3 raised to the power 6 and then 3 raised to the power 1 over here, so it means 3 raised to the power 7. So 3 raised to the power 7 I am just writing into root 3, because we have root 3 over here. So now again we will do the square of this, so it will become x raised to the power 16 So x raised to the power 16 equal to 3 raised to the power 7 into 3 raised to the power 7, or square of this one will become 3 raised to the power 14. So 3 raised to the power 14 into this. So this root will get cancelled and it will remain only 3. So 3 raised to the power 14 and 3 raised to the power 1. So 3 raised to the power 15. So our final will be like x raised to the power 16 equal to 3 raised to the power 15. Clear? And from here we can take 116 on both sides. So it will become like x raised to the power 16 and then 116 of that equal to 3 raised to the power 15 and then 116 of that. Clear? To cancel the power, so here the power will get cancelled. So here we will have x equal to, on the right hand side, what we will have, 3 raised to the power 15 and upon 16. So 3 raised to the power 15 upon 16. So that is our answer. We also have written that answer, right? So this is in power, guys. So 3 raised to the power 15 by 16. Clear? So here also we had the same answer. Hope it is clear, guys. If you will solve it using this traditional way, it will take a lot of time to solve this type of square root based questions. But if you will follow the trick, it will become very easy. So these are the best trick in the math to solve the square root of the infinite series or the finite series, where the variable is not given. All are the constant values. So we can solve it using these tricks. Now let's see the next type of series, how we can solve those. In the next type, I won't solve it, okay? I won't explain it to you guys because I have already explained. There is no trick in solving these. There was just one trick. What was that? Start from the right hand side and you have to solve this one first and then add it and then add it, subtract it from there, or whatever sign is given you will use. But the trick or the thing which you have to keep in mind is start from the right hand side. Okay, so that was our explanation for all type of questions. Guys, this is all about our video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon if you have not yet subscribed. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.